Rastelli's Into Gourmet Holiday today because last time Rastelli's was here with their private stock steak burgers made with Black Angus steak. We sold out of the 24 count. So more have just arrived, and now we are able to bring to you the premium burgers, Black Angus chuck for that bold, beefy flavor that's truly unlike any other. And these are even a little bit more of a cut above because they're the private stock. Ray Rastelli is here of Rastelli's. And also, Chris Menser is here, who's been with the Rastelli's family for over 25 years.
Yes.
And we are bringing you a chance to have either the 12 count or the 24 count of the best when it comes to steak burgers. You will be receiving, here's your 12, here's your 24, and then you will get a packet of Himalayan pink sea salt as well, which is a really beautiful way to be seasoning, and we'll talk all about that. Now, your price for the stock up and save, if you want to go with that 24 count, it saves you $43.98. It makes each burger $4.58. Think about what you pay when you go to a steakhouse and you order a burger. At least $25 or so for a burger, usually. Now you get it home, the best of the best. We do have auto delivery available every 60 days for 1 year if you want to lock in that price. A more just arrived moment, so please get them now. But we have only about 300 of each choice, and then we will be done. Ray and Chris, so good to see both of you. Thank you both for being here.
It's great to see you, and we brought something really special. This is called private stock because that's exactly what it is. This isn't just any burger. This is a burger that's made out of steak, and let me show you what I mean by that. So we've got ribeye steak, we've got New York strip steaks, we've got filet mignon, and we have sirloin steaks here. All the steaks that don't fit the correct sizing that we want, we turn into these burgers. So what you're truly getting is a burger that's made out of steak. It's why I call it private stock, because we don't get very much of it, but when we do, we make sure we set it aside just for QVC because we know our guests love this. So when you taste this burger, it's not only that burger that's gonna plump when you actually cook it, but when you slice it, it's gonna slice just like a steak. And that's really, really important because if you want a steak that's going to be mouth-watering and just, you don't even have to chew it, it kind of melts in your mouth.
Yes.
This is that steak burger.
Truly, if you close your eyes and take a bite, you are going to be tasting that beautiful marbling, everything you know and love from the premium steaks, but it's all placed into a burger patty. So it's perfect right now as we're kind of finishing up our tailgating, or starting our tailgating season, finishing up sort of our summer grilling season. But so many of us, I know my mom and my stepdad, they have burgers at least once a week. They love them so much. So we really have burgers all year round.
That's absolutely true. And this you're going to see that you can treat it just like a burger. And you know our Rastelli burgers, they do not shrink, they actually plump. And I want you to see the inside of it, because what you're seeing is the marbling and the moisture that comes from that ribeye steak and that New York strip steak. That's why it's going to be juicy. And of course, the filet mignon and the sirloin steak is going to make it really, really tender. And I'm showing you to as a burger. Chris is going to show you as a steak, because Chris has been with me for over 25 years, right next to me at the butcher shop, and is a great cook. And like me, likes to keep things simple.
Absolutely. Ray, you just mentioned about the steak burger.
Yes.
And at our house, what we like to do is we actually like to make this as a steak. I mean, it's coming off grilling season, and we're looking at what to do for the fall.
Chris, I'm going to come stand close to you so that, because your mic's not picking up. So just keep speaking.
I'm sorry.
But
So this is actually something that we do at our house, because we don't like, my wife, my kids don't like the actual bite of a steak. They want to have more of a better experience. So we've been using this burger, right? And I've been using it as a steak for them. Wow. And look at this. It cuts and feels like a steak. It tastes like a steak.
it truly
It's
does.
absolutely delicious. So when we poured this on, look at this.
Oh, wow.
So this makes an actual steak meal like we were just talking about, because that's what actually it is. It's a steak. All those great cuts of steak that we're using makes a beautiful, beautiful steak.
Oh my gosh, thank you for showing us that, Chris, because I think that this really takes this beyond just a burger. Remember, the last time we presented this, the 24 count sold out, and we are already limited. You decide between that 12 count or that 24 count. How are these going to come to us, Ray?
So that's a great point. It's so important to realize everyone is individually vacuum packed. Now, we do that for a reason, because we know you just want to be able to pull out one at a time. So you can pull one steak burger out, you can pull two or three, but in the vacuum package, going to last in your freezer for up to 12 months.
Oh, wow.
And if you pull it out 12 months from now, it still looks like a burger, tastes like a burger, and it's as fresh as the day that we actually made it. But remember, these are aged. So that's much different, Rachel, than any other burger we make. And the reason we age them is because they're made from steaks. And if they're made from steaks, you know our steaks are all aged. And of course, that makes these burger steak. That's what makes these private reserve.
And also, let's talk about the size of them, because truly, you could slice this in half and you could have two.
You absolutely could. Hi.
How are you?
Good
Where
to
else
see
are you
you,
going to
Jane.
go to get a burger this size and this quality for $4 and change?
We're
Well,
down to about 200
look
for
at-
each choice.
You c-
Many
and-
of you are picking up that 24 count. And now you're
That's-
saving, remember, for that 24 count, you're saving $43.98. The 24 count is $4.58 per burger. And Ray, when are these frozen?
So these are cut, remember, we're taking fresh steaks. Here you go, Jane.
Okay.
I'm going to let you cut it with a fork
Thank you.
because that's how soft these are. Because remember, we actually fold this meat together.
bite.
We don't press it together.
Cheers.
So
I'm gonna
cheers.
dive in, too.
So they're never ever frozen until the day we turn them into this great steak burger. We freeze them, put them in that package, and you're able to take them home and
Good.
cook them anytime you'd like, just like that.
Good to see
All
you
right,
on
it
that.
see you.
is going to be 4 pounds or 8 pounds of meat. So really a great time to bring this home, get the best of the best, impress your family and friends, or just treat yourself. $76.98 brings home the 12 count. We are now last call in that 24 count, only about 100 remain, and that price does save you over $43. Right? We're gonna see you and Chris a little
Yes,
bit later
we'll
on
be
in the
back in a little
show.
bit. Thanks,
Perfect,
Rachel.
we'll see you soon. Thank you so much.
Hey, guess what, Rachel? All of those coconut patties are gone. That's it for the season. So we'll look forward to next season. Yeah.